very well. I'm excited about today. It's all gone well so far. It's day 79. It is 7:32. Coming up on tonight's show, we're going to be talking about the welcome return to tension in the house. It's been a bit too happy in there lately, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Yeah. They don't even know. They're cheering too loud. They can't even understand what I'm saying. It's been too happy in the house, hasn't it? Yeah. So we're kind of glad tension's back, right? Yeah. Thanks. We're going to be talking about that with glamorous Kirsty Gallagher. She's pretty late. And explaining why the twins could be in double trouble or could be double trouble for the rest of the housemates with her F&S. Friend Becky and twin sister. She's exactly like them. Do something like the twins. Oh, the cringe, do that. Oh, brilliant. It's like Fisher-Price, my first twin. Oh, and Mrs. Mature herself, B-Team's Nikki, investigates why some men never grow out of their teddy bears. But first, we're going to catch up with all the latest from the house. It's time for Little Brother's Big News. Right, first things first, me buckos. Last night, after discovering that Carol had hidden a packet of biscuits from Big Brother, the big guy punished everyone by cancelling the luxury food budget. Oh. And putting the housemates on basic rations. Safe to say, this didn't go down too well with, well, anyone. And after a night of food-related arguments between Carol and Jerry, at 10:59 a.m. today, it started all over again over a glass of water. Take a look.
No, don't put the jugs on the table, Jerry.
Why not?
Because they'll get hot.
Well, if they get hot, I'll refill them, but if...
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Well, for a start, it's a waste of water. I don't want to argue with you, please. I don't want to argue with you. It's hot on here. Don't want,
yeah, but if anybody wants water, I can pour water.
I can't stay, is it? You know, people don't want hot water. They said last night they don't want hot water. It actually is important because
put fresh water on it.
What's the point of putting the fresh cold water?
Because we'll probably drink that in about... I'll probably drink two of them in about 2 seconds.
It wasn't important.
Yeah,
but why are you worrying yourself about it?
Other people might not do. Then I won't do.
Let them complain.
Whoa, I'm getting myself drinking.
She's cracking up in there, isn't she? Every day, she's crying. It's unbelievable. At 12:21 today, a hungry Liam and Ziggy came up with a desperate plan to get hold of what little food Jonty had. Take a look at this.
Who should we take?
Take Cara.
Should we take Cara?
Nah.
No. I should take Jonty.
Yeah.
Let's take this one.
Get off! Got a door.
Right.
Let's get in there. Right, give us some bread.
I don't know about you, but I think Jonty enjoyed that a little bit too much. When they got him on the bed, he was like, OK, you can hit me now. At 1:59 p.m. today, Big Brother called the two furriest housemates to the diary room. Take a look.
Bigger than...
This is Big Brother. Would Munkety, Tunkety and Freddie come to the diary room?
That's funny.
Hello, Munkety Tunkety and Freddie.
Hello, Big Brother. At last you've summoned me instead of this big fat idiot. You're always summoning him. You've never summoned me before. I'm the most important person in the house. Wound.
Freddie doesn't speak. He's a stepchild, but he says hi.
Jerry and Jonty, Big Brother wants to speak to Munkety Tunkety and Freddie in private.
Okay, we can leave him here.
Very, very sensible. Cover your ears. Would you like us to leave them in here?
If you could, Jonty, yes.
Oh, you can talk to Big Brother by yourself. Quite right. You can start speaking.
OK. Now, this is all part of a task in which the housemates have to identify where Munkety Tunkety and Freddie have been on holiday by guessing from clues on postcards. So far, they've been to LA, Blackpool and Pisa. More news after it happens tomorrow. That was Little Brother's Big News. I better get over here. Now, if you'd like to garnish the end of the show with your delectable diatribes, then here's how to get in touch. Give us a call. Nail it, Leon. Thank you, my love. 0871 200 1040. Text studio and that comment of yours to 83188. Or email us via the Channel 4 website, channel4.com/BBLB. Now, the housemates have had their luxury shopping budget taken away from them. So with that in mind, they face a second week on basic rations. We, therefore, want to know, Leon, nail it. Who will suffer the most from the lack of food in the house and why? Look at it. It's a cupboard. It's bare. Just in case you don't get Leon's little drawings today. It's a cupboard, there's a cobweb in it, it's bare. Well done, Leon. Get your texts and emails coming in. Bare cupboard. Now, here to discuss her least favourite housemates and least favourite housemates and give us her thoughts on the latest food crisis to hit the house is a lady who's no stranger to competition. Winning the games wasn't enough. She had to go and blooming well present it. It's the beautiful Kirsty Gallagher. Hello, my love, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Nice to see you.
You too.
So, are you getting into the... Well, I mean, we've only got 2 weeks left, but are you into this series?
Yeah, very much so. It took me a while.
Yeah?
I have to say, it took me a few weeks. Oh, it took me...
It's always 3.
4, 5.
4?
I just didn't really... I don't know, I just didn't warm to a few of the characters, and then a lot of them have come out of their shells now, and I love it.
How do you get into it after 4 weeks? I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Well, I just...
It's like Catholicism. I've got to be in there from the start.
You try, you watch it, and then you have a break, and then you try, and then you... eventually you latch on.
Interesting.
That's
okay.
my tip.
So who you're liking and who aren't you liking in there,
Right,
my love?
OK. I like a lot. There's that little cluster. Liam, Brian, the twins, Ziggy.
It looks like it's between those, certainly the 3 of them,
Yeah.
I guess. OK,
Yeah,
more interestingly then, who... Because everyone's liking them. Who aren't you liking?
I know, I'm picking the boring lot, really, aren't I? But
it's fine.
I'm being boring, rather. OK, I haven't warmed to Tracy.
OK, we don't like Tracy. You're here to talk about Tracy. I want to get your take on this, Thursday. At the start of the week, the housemates were raving about how much they liked her in the house. We did an item with her friends and family about how she turned it around. She was one of the favourites, yada, yada, yada. Since then, things seem to be taking a turn for the worse. I want to get your take. Take a look at this.
I've grown close to Tracy. And a bit of her mentality's rubbed off on me.
Tracy's like our new play pal.
Still here to have it, and that's what I'm doing, having it.
Are you 31 years old?
Yes.
Do you think Ziggy and Chanel's relationship was genuine?
No.
Look at Jerry, you'd lied to me for 11 weeks, man, so I don't want to lie to you.
You're a hypocrite, that's why. Yeah, you're a hypocrite. That's what you are.
Come on, then.
You have not lied in this house at all.
So on and off, Zig, it weren't real.
That's not right, Tracy.
I know how Chanel left this house.
And how's that?
In a horrid way, mate. She walked out.
She was with Nikki and Charlie that week, yeah?
That's a contradiction.
And she's adapted herself very, very easily to the situation.
She didn't
just like everyone else has. You know what, if there was someone here for her, then she probably would have gone for it as well. And I wouldn't have called her fake.
You have to understand, she's here to win. She does not like Brian at all. She's a very, very good actress in that way.
Right, you're not a big fan of her, but why do you think she's fallen out with everyone again?
Well, I don't know, really.
Be honest,
I don't know. Listen, I've never really felt that she's... I don't feel I know her at all. And I don't think anyone feels they know her, because she seems to turn on everyone. And I think once she befriends someone, suddenly then something riles her. I mean, who cares if he's lied about his age, Jerry? I think
it was
it's
a
funny.
strange
Don't
point
think
to
it's
pick
funny?
up on, I agree, because it's not really deceit. It's not done anything to her.
It's not affecting her directly. And I don't see... I mean, I'm 31. I find it hilarious. I'd love to be younger.
Never.
Yes. I knew
do you
you'd say
think she
that.
behaved like this if she wasn't a guru? Because, therefore, she's safe from eviction this
Yes, I think there is an element of that. She feels she's safe, so she's able to just be... I think she's quite sour, I think, often. I'm sure she's a lovely person,
but
really.
Always the way Big Brother always is, those last 2 weeks, everyone goes, well, you kind of know who's won and people sort of relax. But also, real characters start to come out because people know they're not going to go.
I think it's very hard, generally. I mean, everyone's getting a bit tetchy. They've got no food. They've hardly got any food. And they're all just... It's just very hard now for them, isn't it?
Well, we want to move on to this. Talking of food, well done. Last night, tension returned to the house when Big Brother cancelled the luxury shopping budget due to Biscuit Gate. And here it is, indeed is Biscuit Gate. We've sort of mocked it up.
Brilliant.
We have a gate here made out of biscuits.
Real ones.
It was funny at 2 o'clock. Now, the housemates weren't happy about this. Take a look. You have a custard cream with some glue on it.
Am I allowed to?
Carol, Housemates will now receive a basic budget of just £70.
OK.
Big Brother hopes the biscuits were worth it.
Hi, I'll be honest with you, my time here will probably be extremely limited this week, and I can see myself leaving big time. We've got to eat, and I haven't eaten properly for a week now. I'm a lad and I eat a lot.
Ziggy!
Yes!
Have you got the shopping list?
Yeah, 1 second!
Let's say I do have
Starving,
breakfast.
starving.
Well,
You're not starving because you don't know what bloody starving is, Jerry. You might be hungry, but you're not starving.
What am I going to do with all that flora? Oh. So
What a
the
shame.
shopping list includes now 20 packs of spaghetti, 29 loads of bread, 19 packets of biscuits, so it looks like Biscuit Gate. 2 o'clock gag. Could run and run. How about that? More from Biscuit Gate as and when we get it. Ziggy sort of, like, he went very kind of mad there, didn't he? I mean, who do you think will suffer most from the lack of food? I guess it's the boys.
The boys, the big boys. Well, Liam, Brian and Ziggy, but possibly Jerry. Well, Jerry just will argue about anything, really, won't he? But,
this is the big thing about the show, though. This, like, everyone always has a go at Big Brother, and I always defend it to the hill. But the thing about food is quite cruel.
Well, but the thing is, remember, this is all they've got. The only pleasure in life they've got at the moment is food.
Yeah.
So, food. Yeah, I've got it all over my finger.
And lastly, my
and
love.
that's sort of ruling their life. So I suppose they're getting, touchy for that reason,
Sure.
I suppose.
And lastly, Hunt, who do you want to go on Friday and why?
Right, I've got to say, I feel bad saying this, actually, but
do it.
has to be one of the new people.
Why?
Because I just don't feel... I mean, I have to say, I think it's Cara Louise. I like her, lovely girl, beautiful girl.
Yeah.
I don't think she brings a lot to the house, whereas I think John T's quite amusing.
Certainly fitted in more.
He's definitely... I mean, he's befriended a few of them and he's in there, isn't he? But Cara Louise, she's always on the periphery of everything, isn't she? So...
Okay. Brilliant. Brilioso. Thanks a lot. Kirsty, everyone.
Thank you.
More from George after the break. So, Carol, Brian, Jerry, Jonty, Cara Louise and Liam all face a public vote this week. On Friday, the names of the 2 housemates with the most votes, get away from me, will be announced to the House. The Gurus will then decide live which one of them is evicted. These are numbers you need. 2 vote for Brian, call 09911 21 22 16. 2 vote for Carol, call 09911 21 22 02. 2 vote for Jerry, call 09911 21 22 13. 2 vote for Jonty, call 09911 21 22 21. To vote for Cara Louise, call 09911 21 22 22. To vote for Liam, call 09911 21 22 18. No. I think she's changed her mind.
No, I haven't. We're just having a
You said
chat.
Jerry.
No, I think he might go, but I don't want him to go.
OK, fine.
Yeah.
Well, don't give me that look.
Yeah.
Scary. At least 10 people from each call will be donated to charity, details of which can be found at channel4.com/Big Brother. Still to come, B Team's Nikki investigates the relationship between teddy bears and grown men. And the twins F&F will be here. Twins. Defo. They'll be here to discuss whether 2 is better than 1. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back. It's day 79. It's 7:50. Coming up, let's go that way. B Team's Nikki is off on a teddy bear's picnic, minus the picnic, and you have your say in today's big shout. But first, as individuals, it seems the twins were always going to be contenders for a place in the final week. Since joining forces to become one housemate, they have suddenly emerged as a force to be reckoned with. Here to talk us through their twins formation, thanks, baby, you got my back, is their friend Becky and little sister Claire. Nice to have you with us, girls. You well?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, brilioso. OK, first things first. Are you surprised that the twins Defo chose to be one housemate?
No, not at all.
Why?
Just because, like, they went in the house together, so they need to come out together, and I don't think they'd want to leave the house separately. So, and I reckon they think they are, like, stronger as a unit rather than separately.
What do you reckon, Claire?
It's fair, like, as the as one, because if they're just, like, two, like, you've got to pick which one to go out.
Yeah, but with
like,
one,
just
it's a bit easier.
Yeah.
If you had to vote for one of them, come out, which one would it be? Go on.
saying.
Oh, go on! Tell us, Claire. Go
it's not
on.
mean.
Which one's meaner to you at home?
Mandy.
Is she?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Go on. Will she steal your stuff?
No.
Yes, she does, doesn't she? What does she mean to you?
She just does. Sounds more nice.
Okay, tell me later. Sounds more nice. Outside the house, are they preferred to be seen as one person or two persons?
Well, when they were younger, they used to hate to be called, like, the twins and everything. And they used to have their hair different, didn't they?
Yeah, but now, like, as they've grown older, they kind of like it, because they kind of use it, because, like, we go out and stuff, and they'll end up getting them free, because, like, there's two of them, and everyone's, like, dead amazed, like, oh, the twins. Yeah. So they kind of, like, use it to their advantage.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, no one's seen twins before.
No, but they're just, like, dead amazed, because it's just, like, I don't know, it's just, they're just good, and, like, they can blag the way into stuff, because there's two of them.
Now, they've been overjoyed at becoming one housemate. They were soon to find out it wasn't all plain sailing. Take a look at this, girls.
We want to be as one! I'm sticking with you. Because of what I say! I'm made out of glue.
It's like got a little twin next to me.
You might do. I'm gonna do too.
Always and forever.
We've only been on Buzz on our own once.
Oh, you're one housemate now, Samantha.
Take our helmet off.
No one ever said that being one housemate would be easy.
I love it.
Being weird, you are, Sam.
You're being
dinner
weird.
time.
I'm sorry, but aren't we allowed to have 3 meals a day? Dinner time is now.
Yes, but you could write it a little bit later, seeing as you just had toast before you did that task.
No, actually, I had 1 piece of bread. One
Yes,
piece
exactly.
of bread.
And you had cereal before that. Hello.
2 questions. Did you understand a word of what they just said?
Yeah.
I know. And did they argue at home a lot?
All the time.
Do they?
Whenever they're getting ready to go out, they're always arguing.
Who normally wins the argument?
It depends. Normally, when, like, they're arguing in front of me, they'll get each other. They'll be like, they'll go, oh, Becky, take my side, no, and I'll be like, no, I'm not taking sides.
And then what are they like?
They're just like, they could, like, get over it straight away,
then
don't they?
What are you like?
I'm just like, oh, not getting involved. It's quite funny.
I'm surprised though, they don't argue much in the house. Why is that?
I don't know. I think because, like, obviously everyone else is strangers, so they come to get to know everyone, but they're together, so they've always known each other. So I feel as though they don't want to argue with each other as such. So they're, like, with each other rather than against each other as they would be at home.
2 really quick questions. Brian and Amanda, yay or nay?
I don't know.
Just say yay or nay.
Yay.
Yay. And do you think they can win?
Yeah. Hope so. Now that they're as one.
Brilliant. Right, thanks a lot, Becky and Claire, everyone. All right. Now, do you remember your best friend as a child? The one who was always there to offer you a cuddle and was happy to live with a ridiculous name? I'm not talking about your au pair. Oh, but Stephanie, God bless you. We'll always have Vienna. We are talking about your teddy bear, of course, as well as Jonty and Jerry. They have proven some people never grow out of their bears. We sent B-Team's Nikki to find out why. Take a look.
Hi, Dermot. Today I've come to the Museum of Childhood to find out why grown men, such as Jerry and Jonty, still own cuddly toys. Would you think it was awfully strange if you saw a grown man walking around hugging a teddy bear?
Yes, I would. I think he would be short of a few screws or something.
Only cuddly doll I've got is my wife.
I think everybody loves a bear, don't they? So I don't think men are any different in that respect.
Well, I've got a brother. He still likes teddy bears, so...
And how old's he?
39.
He's not called Jonty or Jerry, is he?
No, he's not.
They're my absolute favourite childhood toys, and I got the moles, the ducks, the owls, the hedgehogs, the badgers. Oh, strawberry shortcake! I'm now joined by Dan Agnew from Christie's, who knows all about bears. So why do you think people like Jerry and Jonty have these attachments to their teddy bears?
They perhaps have a familiar smell about them that they've, remember, from childhood, but,
They probably stink.
Well, hopefully they've had an occasional wash, but it's a comforting thing, I would have thought.
So to conclude, it's really not that abnormal for Jerry and Jonty to own bears. It's when they start talking to them that something's not right. What do you think?
Yeah, back over to you, Dermot.
Thanks, Vicky. OK, Kirsten joins us for today's big show. Earlier we asked you who will suffer the most from lack of food in the house and why. Brenda from Lincoln's first up. Hello, Brenda.
Hello, Dermot.
What do you reckon, Brenda?
I think Brian, he was eating scraps of cheese yesterday. He tried his best to get some noodles from Carol's shopping list without success. And I love the way he controls his anger by pacing up and down outside.
Absolutely. Do you think that the lack of food could be the undoing of Brian, Kirsten?
Yes, I do, love, yeah. I mean, he even offers to give his tobacco up for food.
Thanks, Brenda.
Bye,
Kirsty.
lovely.
Bye.
Oh, she is lovely. I don't think it will be the undoing of Brian, no.
OK, brilliant stuff. Hey, Dermot, I think Ziggy and Lynn will suffer the most. They love food. Ziggy said he was committed the sin of gluttony, says Bill Gregson. That is pretty much it for tonight. Thanks to all our guests. We are back tomorrow, same place, same time, 7:30 with Rugby World Cup winner Kieran Bracken. Latest in the house tonight, 9 o'clock, then Pete Burns, E4 at 10 o'clock. See you tomorrow. Bye.